And this is the first pathway of peace, and that is the path of rhythms. Understanding that our bodies are just a system of energy, just systems of different rhythms that can be changed. And I wish I had have known that when I was really young. My life would have been very different, because it brings us so much peace to know that all we are literally is a system of energy that carries different rhythms that we can change. And meditation is one of the most powerful tools to change the rhythms that we carry. And there's many, many different ways of doing energy work. So when I was very young, I was introduced to the Christian reality and the teachings of Jesus, which, as I've shared in gatherings before, I just intuitively knew were truth for me. When Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you, and all you have to do is ask and you'll receive, I asked. And then later I found the Buddha, as Patraji has talked about, and many of you have had the blessing to really understand the deepest essence of the teachings of the Buddha. And the Buddha spoke of the Pure Land. And what I discovered in my life was that all of these energy flows, the kingdom of heaven, Buddha's Pure Land, they're within us. It's true what Jesus said. It's true what all these holy ones have said. And so the first part of Peace Path 2 is to find 3 things that you feel really blessed by about you. The next one is 3 things that you feel very, very blessed by about others. Because as you can see here, it is a time of unification now, and we are not individualized beings as much as we used to feel. We are now coming together and feeling more like family, blood family, spiritual family. Now you might find something you feel blessed by about others is a husband or a wife who really pushes all your buttons and is teaching you about patience. What a blessing. That is an incredible gift, because they are stretching you and pushing you to go into deeper levels within yourself, to come into harmony, because that is the time now of really learning to live in harmony within ourselves first, with our family, with our community, and with each other in the world. So 3 things about you that you feel really blessed by. 3 things about others that you feel really blessed by. And then 3 things about Mother Earth. Because remember, we have 3 mothers. We have our physical birth mother. We have Mother Earth, who gave us a collection of her elements. She gave us water and air and earth and fire to create these bodies. Then we have the Divine Mother's energy pulses of pure love, and that pure love gives us 3 more elements. The elements of astral light, the element of Akasha that carries supreme wisdom, and the element of cosmic fire. This is how I also live on Prana, because I have a very particular mix of elements in my system, 7, not 4. So 3 things about you, 3 things about others, 3 things about Mother Earth. I feel very blessed that I live on Mother Earth in this time, because now they won't burn me as a witch. That's a big blessing. Whew. Now they no longer crucify us if we're different. That's a big blessing as well. So Peace Path 2, when we really recognize the things that we are blessed by, the things we've learnt from the past, so we can say we are truly blessed. What it does on a science level is it changes our energy emanations into an energy of feeling blessed and grateful. Now, if you can imagine, if the mass of humanity is going to and is moving now in different stages, because some have fully transitioned and have been able to explore all the different dimensions already. Many now walk between the worlds. Many now choose which world they want to exist in, can come and go from different worlds. But assuming that the masses now are moving into a brand new dimension of expression, what a perfect way to enter that dimension with an energy of truly feeling blessed. Don't you agree? A perfect new beginning. And so we have it right at the beginning of these paths of peace. You might like to type up these 9 blessings when you've done them. Laminate them, put them on the bathroom wall, and every morning when you're brushing your teeth, you start, I feel blessed because, boom, 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 boom. And you read out your blessings. On an energy science level, what's it going to do with your day? Instead of getting up and grumbling, because some people do, yeah, wow. Instead of getting up and thinking, oh, I've got to go to work and I've got to do this and I've got to get the kids and I've got to go to school and I've got to find time to meditate and I've got to do and blah, 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 blah. You take a few moments and it's just, I feel blessed because, boom, boom, boom. And you read out these 9 blessings that you feel are real blessings for you. Immediately, as you all know, as spiritual scientists, you activate a very particular law, which is the universal law of resonance, where like attracts like. As Patrick said, we create it all. We create every moment. We create every day. Why not begin the creation of a day with an attitude of gratitude and feeling really, really blessed? So it's a nice beginning to a new way of being together in our world. Peace Path 3, I really like as well. And this is, again, continuing on from what Patrick has shared. And this is the conscious claiming of spaces. If we are entering into a brand new dimension as a mass collective, the human life wave now expanding consciousness to enter into a new way of being together, then what sort of space do we want to claim for ourselves in this new matrix of creation? Because as Patrick shares, as all of you know, the human evolutionary way, where we are going on an evolutionary level, is determined by our collective thoughts, the dominant collective thought forms, and the dominant collective feeling patterns, because the dominant pulses are determining human evolution and where it is going. And what is so beautiful now is that with Peace Path 3, people are very conscious of the sorts of spaces they are claiming for themselves. For example, let's assume on an energy science level that we do live in this intelligent quantum field that we call divine essence, or some call God, a power that is everywhere, in everything. And it is constantly listening to our dominant thoughts and feelings, then rearranging itself to reflect our own consciousness back to us. Let's make it simple, just very simple, because you're going to hear many things in this gathering, some which will speak to your heart, others will speak to your mind, others will speak to both. But let's make it simple for a moment. What with Peace Path 3, that you claimed one particular space? In other words, as a God, creative God, you made one power statement into the quantum field, and that was something like this. Now again, remember, in manifestation, it can't just be a good, clear thought. It has to come with a deep, heartfelt feeling of true surrender as well, a true, deep desire. And also, for it to come into manifestation, what you are asking to manifest now must be for the highest good of all. Then the grace comes, as you know, and then everything works with you to bring it into being. So let's say you did this from here. You might like to do it with me after you've heard it. I'll say it once. If you like it, we can do it again. Because in this pyramid, everything is being recorded on the Akashic records, as you know. Everything we are doing here is being recorded energetically. So the statement may be, everything about my beingness enhances this world, and everything about this world enhances my beingness. Now the second part is so important because we're constantly creating, perpetuating the game of duality and separation. You know, we say, oh, we can't do this because it's negative energy, or we can't do that because it's this or whatever. Now, let's say the second part. If you, as the master, make the statement that everything about this world enhances my beingness, well, maybe in the plane of duality that's not a truth, because there's different flows, different rhythms here. So it is like a key code of entry into the plane of unity and oneness where that is truth. Now remember, as a master claims something with pure-hearted intention, and it is beneficial for all the support will come from the quantum field to bring it into reality. So having understood this statement of claiming a space, do you like it? Okay, so let's just take a moment and come into here and just really feel that, yes, from this moment on, you really wish to exist in mutually enhancing energy flows. Yeah? That means everything about you is beneficial for others. Everything about others is beneficial for you. Everything you're doing in the world is beneficial for the world. And everything happening in the world is beneficial for you. And so with that, we now say, with really feeling it, everything about my beingness enhances this world. And everything about this world enhances my beingness.